What's going on, guys? It's Looney TNT. How are we doing today? Hopefully, you guys are doing pretty good. Just going live. So, if you guys are watching the replay, hey, how is it going? So, what we're doing today is we're actually we're killing these. I just call them vampires. We're killing these vampires. We're a vampire slayer right now, and our goal is to. Our ultimate goal is to get this blood shard. That's the goal. I've been trying to get this blood shard, but it has not happened yet, and we are not leaving this place until we get that blood shard. So that is the ultimate goal. So I'm gonna pull the live up on my phone too, just so I could read the chat. So we're getting that up. So, all right. Does it sound all right? It sounded fine, other than the like at the end. So I'm getting over a cold. So if I sound a little funny, you're gonna cough or something. Listen, that's just life, guys. It just is what it is. All right. But yeah, man, we're out here. I got to the point where I don't loot the vampire dust anymore. It's just not a thing. I haven't killed like a tremendous amount of these. I know there are some people that have killed like a way more than me, but currently I've killed 839. So I guess 1,500 is the drop rate for the shard. So I'm waiting to get the shard, and then once we get the shard, dude, it's good to go. We're done, right? You know what I mean? I'm like, I can leave this place and I can actually go play the game, because I don't know if you guys are like this. I'm like this. I'm very invested into something when I start to do it. I'm gonna bring that mic a little closer here. How's that? Testing. There we go. I get a little bit invested into an item where I'm like, listen, we've been here for X amount of kills. We might as well just stay until we get it. That's where I'm at right now. So we're gonna see what happens here, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Cool. All right, there we go. Let's go. So like I said, I am live. If you guys are watching the replay here, I appreciate you guys watching the replay, especially for me being boring most of the time, right? Me being boring, just kind of chilling. I just went live, so obviously the YouTube doesn't send my stuff out like right away to everybody. So hopefully we'll get a few people in here. We'll have some conversations. We'll have some fun, and we'll do it to it. So that'll be nice. Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? Yeah, we're here trying to get the blood shard right now. So that's a thing. So I've been trying to AFK these guys for. I haven't killed like a grip of them. I think I've only killed like a little over 800. I think it was. But I'm trying to get that blood shard, man. You know, I'm trying to get it. Oh, you got 5 extra on the Iron Man? Dude, how long were you here? 5 extra? That is insane. I'm just trying to get 1 so I could sell it for some planks. That's it. A long time? All right. Because I'm like, man, this thing just won't drop, you know? And listen, I haven't been here like a ton of time. But I felt like I've been here for a little bit, you know. It's been a bit. So, oh, why am I not attacking? Start swinging on someone, Looney. Let's go. But yeah, I just got to get some sort of loot, right? I'm at the point where I'm not even looting the dust anymore, you know. Hey, yeah, we're still here, man. We're still here. I was watching these like old facts of the game back in the day, and it was like the 2000s, and what was it, 2001, 2002, I don't know, something like that, and they were showing like old game stuff, and I'm like, man, we've been playing this game a long time, haven't we? It's been a long time coming. So it's actually going to be nice to finally get a max character. Finally, I haven't got one yet, and I don't know. Just hear me out. Is Iron Man any fun? Like, let's say I do get maxed on my main, right? Should I start an Iron Man? Like, is that a thing? Like, how fun is an Iron Man account? Because if I've already got a main account and I've already maxed one, is it worth it to go back and actually, like, play it, It's very fun. All right. Hey, congratulations on that torso. All right, let's go. Hey, the loony luck, You took all my luck, so now I can't get any shards. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Maybe one of these days the Looney TNT might have to make an Iron Man and kind of see what the Iron Man life is all about. I don't know. I'm not sure. It wouldn't be no like hardcore Iron Man because listen, I'll die with most things, but I think an Iron Man would I don't know, it would kind of be fun. It's an interesting concept. I just my main focus right now is obviously just to get to max. I want to get to max, get that done with the account, and then go. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I just like to talk. That's what it is. Someone called me a professional yapper the other day. I was like, yes, we'll just be here and we'll just talk and we'll have some fun, so. But I think it would be fun. I think Iron Man might be fun. And you know what? Maybe, no, I'm not saying yet, but maybe we'll even start the Iron Man sooner. Because if I'm playing this character and I'm trying to get, finish off some skills or something, or I'm trying to do something for 99, I guess it would be a fun series, like to maybe do an Iron Man series. I don't know. I like to play the game, and like the content that I'm doing right now, I can't really like do a bunch, You'll give me the first bond. All right. If I make an Iron Man, we'll see. I don't know if Iron Man can trade though. Is that a thing? I don't know if Iron Man can even trade though. Or is that one exception? They can trade bonds. I don't know the whole Iron Man thing. But I think it'd be a fun series though. I do. Oh, you can use them? They can take your bond. Okay, that's kind of cool. If we do, we'll see. Okay, we'll see what happens. I think it would be fun because doing I've never really I play Iron Man mode almost anyway. Like a lot of the things that I do and I get on the character. Like if I need some food or something, I will buy it sometimes, but a lot of times I'll be like, dude, let's just go fish it. Let's just go fish it and do that stuff. And I don't know. It would be Looney TNT, the series for Iron Man. I think that might be pretty good. The Looney TNT tries to get a Dragon Med helmet. No. Oh, I wouldn't have. So I have to get my Bandos and everything, huh? Your ex is coming over to cut your hair? Oh my goodness. That is a little scary. You don't know what... Hey, unless you're me, though. Listen, my hair just doesn't grow anymore, So we're just like... This is called the lazy Looney TNT haircut right here. We just let it go, It's... Maybe tomorrow I'll shave my head and my face, but right now we're on the lazy mode. I've been sick for the past week, so it hasn't really been bothering me. So I'm just like, let's go. You're still growing. That's awesome. A lot of people are like super self-conscious about like their hair, like them balding and stuff when they're older. I've never had a problem with it. I've never had a problem with it. It's one of those things where I'm like, hey, you know what? It's just less I gotta shave when I shave it off anyway. Like I have old high school pictures of me like having big spiky hair and stuff, but you know it just doesn't matter now. I'm like, no, we're good. I don't need my hair anymore. But it would be cool if I could have one of those like cool fade things with like the lightning bolts that the kids are putting in their hair and stuff nowadays. Listen, I could have a little dragon med on the side and stuff. Oh my goodness. Maybe we'll have to put the dragon med on the side of the hair one of these days. It will be a max. When we get max, we'll have the dragon med on the side. I don't know what they call that anymore, but we might have to do it. We'll see what happens. 38 years old, acting like I'm 5, I guess. The Looney D med for sure. I really like that item though, man. I do. Like if I had to pick one item that sums up old school RuneScape for me, it would be the Dragon Med. Like when you see the Dragon Med helmet, it's so cool. I was like I was saying earlier, I was watching these videos of these like the older days in RuneScape, and they were selling like the Dragon Med helmet for like $1 million, and I was like, dang, that is crazy, man. $1 million gold. Like I love the Dragon Med helmet so much. Like, so I skateboard and stuff, and so I don't know. Do you guys know I skateboard? I'm sure some of you guys know I skateboard, right? I skateboard. I'm not like good or anything, but I enjoy rolling around on it. Have you guys seen my Dragon Med skateboard? So this guy got a hold of me, and he wanted to make a skateboard, and like he wanted me to pitch him some ideas, and I don't think I was even playing old school at the time, because you know I kind of hit and miss, and then I was like, Dragon Med, you know, so he actually did like a skull with a Dragon Med that kind of like went like bigger and bigger and bigger. It's pretty cool. How old's Baby TNT now? Oh man, Baby TNT is 12. Yeah, 12 years old. He's going into middle school. He's going to be in 7th grade next year. He'll be doing 7th grade football. Do you not feel old now? How old do you feel with that comment? 12 years old, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes he'll come in here and he'll mess around a little bit, you know. He plays his own video games and stuff. He plays Fortnite. I never got into Fortnite, but he likes playing Fortnite and stuff. So I think it'd be fun. Like maybe if I ever got him to play, you know, to be able to play and you know like see how he levels up and stuff. I'm just not sure if RuneScape is a game that he would enjoy. You know, he likes that fast pace like Fortnite, and like I guess he plays Roblox. You guys know what Roblox is? Road or Robe? I don't know. He plays that game too, and I guess that has a bunch of different games on it. So he plays those type of games. So you know, he'd hate it. I think he might not enjoy it. You know. It's funny though, he'll make jokes and stuff though. He asked me the other day, he's like, what's 99 fishing? And I was like, all right, let me tell you a tale here of the 99 fishing. It's too funny. Yeah, time flies though, man. It just doesn't stop, you know. Time flies, it doesn't stop. It's crazy. Temperos, dude, I like Temperos. I actually did it a little bit, and you know what? It was actually kind of fun. I did the Temperos boss, and I wanted to do it on my alt account, but my alt account doesn't have the fishing outfit, and like I know there's some stuff to do, you know, and I'm like, we'll see. You know, it was funny back in the day, dude. Back in the day playing RuneScape, I'd had people follow me and stuff, and it was crazy. So I put my private off of friends the other day, and I actually got a few messages. I was like, hey, listen, I'm no Nightmare RH here, you know, but people remember a little bit, you know? People remember a little bit. You guys still watch Nightmare? He makes videos every now and then. Man, those are the old school guys right there. The Nightmare RH, No One's Perfect. Chris Archie's he's a mod now, isn't he? Like a J mod or something? I remember him and Kelly, they were getting married or something. I don't know if they're still together or not, but is he a J mod now? Oh, that's crazy. No One's Perfect. What was it? Sarah, Shark Brew? Is that what we used to call it? Shark Brew? Got a Shark Brew. Got to do the Shark Brew. And then he had that community channel that was crazy big. The Noob Show? Yeah, I remember him. Man, it was the Noob Show. Remember there was a dude that was like rapping for a while? I don't know if you guys remember this, but he would like make raps and stuff about like RuneScape players. Oh, they broke up a few years ago? Oh, that's too bad, but if it was a mutual thing, you know, it's sometimes life goes on and stuff, you know. Oh, I'm gonna throw a name out that some of you guys might remember. Maybe you guys won't. Do you guys remember Noah Zone? Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember Noah Zone. He was like, yeah, Grow Score. Dude, Grow Score, he used to comment on some of my videos. Yeah, that was crazy. I think he played some WoW, I think. I think he got into World of Warcraft. But yeah, we had Noah Zone, dude. Oh, man, the Noah Zone was crazy. He would do, like, the chocolate milk or something like that. I don't remember. I like Grow Score. He was cool. You know, I see glimpses of him, though. Oh, man, Rune Shark was, like... I don't know exactly who Bodhi is, but I could imagine Bodhi was our Rune Shark back in the day. Like, Rune Shark was, like, all the knowledge and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure who Bodhi is exactly, but Rune Shark was, you know, that was the, man, Rune Shark, those were the dudes, man. They're crazy. Dude, Noah Zone was cool, man. He was man, I haven't seen any of his stuff in a long time. Dragon Dice was another guy that used to do videos. That's crazy. Yeah, man, back in the day when Nightmare Nightmare RH had the best giveaways though, didn't he? So he would do like a giveaway, right? I think he gave away like a Nintendo 64 one time or something. I don't know. It was something. And maybe it was a Wii. And what he would do, he was so smart about it because he'd do his initial video. And then it was like a giveaway where it was like a questionnaire, like you had to answer this question. So you went to this video, and then you went to that video, and then you went to that video. So the amount of views he probably got for each one of those were so good. You know, he probably paid for double of what he was giving away every time. You know, it was so good. So smart. Yeah, I'm sure he paid it off for sure. And I remember there was a question. Now, listen, I'm no conspiracy theorist here. But there was a question that I know I got right. and he said it was wrong, and I had to click the other one. I had to click C or something. I know there was a question where I'm like, dude, that is right. All right. You just wanted an extra view. You knew everybody was going to click that, so you could double the views on that. Hey, that's awesome, man. Yeah, and that's the main thing that I do the videos for. Like, my content isn't super, like, visual. It's more just listening to it. Just kind of listening to it and having some fun. Right now, it's visual because I'm trying to get this blood shard. I'm actually not even looking at it most of the time. I appreciate you you watching the stuff, I don't know, this is the type of RuneScape content that I was used to back in the day. I remember, like, everybody used to just talk, Hey, dude, get some sleep, man. But yeah, I remember we used to just talk. I used to just do the videos, and it was, I don't know, it was fun. I'd go do some Rocktail. Rocktail back in the day. Anybody remember a Rocktail? Oh yeah, we're still playing some World of Warcraft for sure. So I've been playing Classic though. So I've been playing the Cataclysm. So I got to level 85 in Cataclysm, but I'll be honest, I capped my Valor this week, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill, Hey, we'll get max GP one of these days. One of these days we will. I'm definitely gonna raid a little bit. I want to raid. So my ultimate goal is to try to experience, like, everything in this game. Like, I'm sure there's a few people that have done it, but I want to complete everything in RuneScape, which is probably not going to happen, right? I understand that. But I think it would be fun to do the collection logs. I think it'd be fun to get the raid drops from bosses. I think all that stuff would be kind of cool to try to achieve. Not necessarily that I'm gonna get that, but it's something that I think would be a fun goal. It's just a fun goal. So I'll be playing RuneScape for a very long time. And there will always be times where I take breaks, that's just the way it goes. But that's also another reason that I was thinking about starting an Iron Man account. Because I have a second account, which is like my alt account, which is kind of just a regular, almost kind of like a main account, right? Like, I can trade my main and stuff. But I don't know, I've kind of always wanted to try a little Iron Man action, so I think trying an Iron Man would be fun. And if I'm doing a bunch of stuff, like if I'm doing Iron Man stuff, like if I'm fishing, I could be bossing on my main account. So that's something that I'm kind of thinking about, Oh, did you get hacked? Oh no. And you called your mom at work? Oh no. Hey, you know what? I probably would have done the same thing, right? You know what I mean? Group Iron Man's fun. I don't know. Yeah, I hear Iron Man overall is a really good thing. You guys want to hear a funny story? I've probably told this a million times. My brother, my youngest brother, he I was at my buddy's house, right? And my little brother had my account information. So sometimes he'd go on and even though I didn't want him to get on it, he'd get on it. And one day I got a call. He called me. He's super excited. I was at my buddy's house. And he's like, he's like, I got a rune plate body. Now back then, rune plate bodies were, they were a pretty big deal back in the day. And I was like, how the heck did you get a rune plate body? And he tells me, this is what he tells me. I traded your Santa hat for it. And I was like, you what? He's like, I got the rune plate body. I traded a Santa hat for it. I was so mad. Now, That said, a Santa hat back then I think was like 150 to 200K. The rune plate body was like 65K, 70K. So it's not like it was a giant thing. But I didn't have much money, and I got that Santa hat, dude. That was my Santa hat that I got. And there ain't no way that I was going to get another one. And eventually I did, you know. But yeah, oh man, I can't believe that. I was over at my buddy's and he called me. I was like, dude. And he didn't even call me like on the cell phone. He called my friend's house. Like my friend's mom's like, yeah, your brother's on the phone. I'm like, my brother's on the phone? Hello? You know, it wasn't even like I had a cell phone because we didn't have cell phones back then, you know? Jeez. You got smited for your AGS and PvP? Oh no, dude, that sucks. You put holes in the wall? I bet you did. I don't think I've ever been like super upset like that over RuneScape, you know, but man, I think it's because I suck at the game, you know. I'm not very good. Hey, we did one shot Sins of the Father though. I will say that was pretty nice. I was pretty excited to get that boss killed. It wasn't a super hard fight either. I almost screwed up that lightning at the end though. The lightning at the end almost got me. I've definitely logged off the game. You know, I've nerd raged off the game a few times where I'm like, because back in the day when you died, you dropped your stuff. Do you guys? I don't know if you guys remember that. Well, some of you guys probably remember that. Most of the guys that watch me, they're all old players, you know, so they know back in the day when you used to die that you dropped your stuff on the ground. I remember like people will watch me die and I'm like, help. They're like, shut the door, he's stuck in. I'm like, no, you know. Dude, people were I wouldn't say people were toxic, but like if you were running or something and they saw you running away from a monster, they'll shut a door on you. They'll be like, yeah, you're getting owned right now, you know. Oh, you picked it up, dude. Let's go. Oh yeah, I mean, I've picked up some loot too, you know, for sure. People dying. Or like if you see that AFK player and that you're just like seeing his health like super low and you're like, I'm about to get this right now. People that died to poison, dude, we would look out for anybody. Back in the day, man, we were I never scammed anybody though. You know what I mean? Like I was always kind of that, I never did it, but there was so many different like little scams and stuff people would try to play on you. It was crazy. Like, do you remember the trimming scam that people would try to play on you? They're like, all you need to do is give me a rune plate body and a gold bar and I will trim your gear for you. You know, it's like, you guys are tripping. You want me to go for a fire cave? We'll go for a fire cave for sure. Not today though, because we're trying to get this blood shard, man. I'm a little invested. I don't got a grip of kills like some people, but I'm up to 868 kills. So I'm trying to get that blood shard. You know, I'm at that point where I'm like, oh man, I don't want to leave yet because you know we're here. Oh, my brother just texted me actually. My brother, listen, all right. I don't want to say my brother's a botter. But this guy is a botter. All right. I won't say his name. I won't put him on blast because, you know, I ain't about that life. You know, I'm not going to sit there and rat someone out like that, you know, but he just messaged me. He's like, that was my wife playing. Because I was messaging him. I was like, I thought you were going legit. Because he told me, I'm going to be a legit player now. I was like, you can't be a legit player. I was like, you just bot, dude, you know? Oh, I'm not going to bot. I've never bought it. Is that crazy? I've never bought it in my life. I never got into that. My brother bots all the time though, and he doesn't get banned at all. I'm like, what the heck is this? How's he got so much XP and he bots all the time? I'm like, this is crazy. But I never got into it. I think if I was ever to bot, it would have probably been early on in my account, like my first one. Like that's the only time that I maybe would have ever bought it. But other than that, I just enjoy playing the game. You know, I enjoy the accomplishments and stuff. I think it's a lot more impressive for myself to say, hey, I did this myself. I didn't have someone else play it. I didn't bought anything. I didn't what do they use? Like the tappers or something? I think you can have like a tapper that like taps the screen for you or something like that. Never did nothing like that. So it's nice to I don't know, but my brother, dude, listen. Do they even ban bots anymore? I don't know what the heck it is. He might be banned this one. We'll see. I don't know. He's got 200 million XP in cooking. Is that crazy? 200 million experience in cooking. I was like, what the heck is this? And then his other one that he was doing, I guess he was doing cannonballs and alking. And I'm like, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. And then he finally got banned. It was a 1-day ban. And I'm like, a 1-day ban? This guy's got like over 50 million experience in Mage. He's got 200 million experience in cooking, you know, and I'm like, all right, I guess they just don't ban botters, you know. I'm like, all right. Hey, I appreciate that, you know. We're just out here, you know, ranting about my brother, his botting addiction, you know, on the RuneScape. Yeah, he's I don't know, he's cool, but I don't know. I think there's better ways to approach the game. And if people bot and stuff, you know, that's just kind of their own deal. But he tried, this is, all right, so me and him had a little race going on. It was a me versus him to see who gets max. And by the end of the year, whoever has the most stats, the other person has to give him a bond. He's giving me a bond by the end of the year. I'm killing him right now. Stop calling him out. It's like, hey, dude, what are you doing? I won't put his name out there or anything, you know, but psh. What's the blood shard? So the blood shard is to put on your Fury necklace, and I guess it heals you on like hits or something. I don't know how much they're worth. I think one video said they were like 4 mil. Another video said they were like 6 mil. I don't know what it is, you know. Yeah, we're getting there. We're almost max. Well, I would say I'm probably closer to max than a lot of people. You know, because like with my same ones, because I have rune crafting out of the way and I have agility out of the way. Those are two big skills to have 99, so I'm pretty excited about that. You got to get that Fury first. Yeah, get that Fury. I don't know what a Fury drops off of. Like, for me, I just bought it off the Grand Exchange. I was like, I don't know, we'll just buy it off the Grand Exchange. We're good to go. Got the Fury. I haven't put the Blood Shard on it because I think it's a charge thing, right? I think you put the Blood Shard on your thing and it has X amount of charges or something. And then you got to like re-put one on. And I don't know how much it heals you for either. All I know is I finally got it to this point. 10k charges. Oh, that's a lot of charges. Is that on hit? Like every time you get hit? Yeah, do you lose your Fury or do you keep the Fury? I bet you keep the Fury. I bet the oh so you do oh do you do lose the Fury? Ooh. I need like 85 crafting to make my Fury. Oh, you lose the Fury too. Oh man. But it's supposed to be pretty good though. And I guess if you're going to be using the healing one, if you're doing bosses and stuff and you get a pretty good drop, it probably pays for it right away. So I guess it's still a good thing. But we're trying to get the blood shard to supply to the people right now. That's the goal right now. We're going to try to get that the blood shard, and we'll try to sell it off and buy some planks. That's the goal. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're an Iron Man, that would suck to lose that. Is it? How do you make the Fury? Is it a? Is it an Onyx Bolt or not Onyx Bolt? Onyx Gem? Oh, and you're at Nex. All right. I've never done Nex. Nex. Is that how you say it? I think it's Nex. I've never done Nex or anything. Onyx Amulet. Okay. And can you save up money and buy that from like a store, or do you have to get it like as a drop as an Iron Man? Iron Man sounds really hard. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds really difficult. Like my setup that I own right now, like I've never stepped foot and killed bandos before, and I have the bandos chest and top. You know. Oh, sell chaos runes for it. Okay. Iron Man's people. I might have a lot of time on my hands after I max, so that's why I'm wondering if I should play an Iron Man. Like if I'm starting a boss and stuff on my main character after I get max and stuff. So you know, and I like to play solo also. You know, I do enjoy like to play solo. You know what one weapon I really do want though? I will say this. I want a that big old scythe thing. It's I guess the bigger the person is, the more you hit him or something. And I'm like, that is so cool. You know, I need one of those weapons. But I think it's like a bill. So I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, that's your Iron Man? All right. Is that what the scythe is called? I don't know what the scythe is called, but it looks pretty sick, man. It looks sick, and it hits like I said, the bigger the target is, like I guess it's the squares, it does more. Dude, that is so cool. I'm like, oh, is it from the Theater of Blood? Oh, okay. All right, all right. Oh, so I'm kind of at that place right now. So maybe if the game glitches, it will actually drop a scythe for me. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe instead of the blood shard, the scythe will drop, and I'll be like, all right, here we go. You know. Oh, you need 60 attack. You'll get 60 attack. You got this. You know. Yeah, you'll get it for sure. I don't know. I think these guys are alright, but the I think you have to want to super AFK these to continue to do them. I'm so far into the mix that I need to get the shard before I leave. So I got to keep going. Oh, a pure. You know, I've always wanted a pure account. All right. For all of you guys out there, right? Have you guys ever wanted like a one defense pure and just go out and PK and just have some fun? I think the funnest time that I ever had PvPing is I didn't have a pure account, but I did it in free to play. And I know that sounds probably weird, all right? But I loved free-to-play PKing. I would go in there with my Rune 2-hander as my spec weapon. I'd be hitting with my my skimmy, and then all of a sudden I do my switch and I see that big old XP drop. It felt so good. And you know, I didn't really do the range stuff very much, but you know, I loved it. I loved free to play PKing. I don't know. Maybe it's just because maybe I'm bad and I'm not all good with all these switches, but it's so simple, and you're just really looking for that. You're not going to get specced out or anything. You're just looking for the, like, well, back in my day, the Rune 2-hander switch, you know, and it was so fun, you know. Dude, it was so fun. Oh, you have a free-to-play peer? Nice. Yep, the skim to 2-hander, dude. Yep. Oh, man, it was so good. The little skimmy just like... But I guess they have the Hill Giant boss. I guess he drops a big weapon that's free-to-play, right? Is that a new, like, spec weapon? No, well, not a spec weapon, but a new finishing weapon? Man, that sounds so fun. Do people still PK free-to-play? I don't know if people do anymore, but that is definitely something I'd like to mess around with. I remember doing it. It was so fun. Also, the weapon. All right, so the weapon is a little harder. Cool. They do? Do they PK still? They PK and free to play still? That's so cool, man. I love that. Oh, you were doing it last week? That's awesome. Yeah, I really enjoy... I think it's not something where you're, like, breaking your bank and you're not, like, you know, you're not losing, like... You take it out there and you lose, like, 5 mil or something. And or you're on, like, you're on more of an even playing field when you're doing free-to-play. Because, there's not a lot of gear out there, right? You know, the gear that's out there, you don't have to spend billions of gold to get it. You're pretty much on an even playing field. And if you die and you lose, you don't lose that much. And it's more of chill, you know? I don't know, I like it, you know? Hey, what's up? I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm still getting over my sickness, so I'm still kind of congested and stuff. But yeah, I'm getting over my sickness and stuff. But we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I love some free to play PKing, man. I might have to go do it. Is there a world that they free to play PK? I know they gotta have one, right? If they're still doing it. And like, I don't know about you guys, but when I see a piece of rune on the ground, it feels good. Like, if you play for a while and you see a piece of rune on the ground, you're like, let's go. You know, you're picking that sucker up. You know, it just feels good when there's a piece of rune on the ground. I love it. So I was doing some it was some prayer, and I was doing some prayer at somebody's house, and someone was having a drop party, and I got some infinite boots or something the other day, and dude, everybody went crazy. You know, they were going crazy. Free to play PvP world in Lumbee. Oh, is there in Lumbee? Oh, dude, let's go. Oh yeah, you see that Raynar? Oh man, the Raynars hit hard. You know, those prayer pots, dude. I love those prayer pots. But yeah, I got those boots. It was the glow's different on this game too. I have RuneLight, and I love the RuneLight setting where you could actually have, like, the different colors on the ground. Like, when you see a beam of light, you know you got something good. And it feels so good. I love that beam of light that they have on RuneLight, dude. It's like, it's just like an alien spaceship flew over, and it's like, you're just like, Let's go. I love it when that happens, when I get an abyssal whip. Dude. It gets, I don't know what they call it, the chemical reaction that happens in your body, but it is a good thing. I get hyped over it. No, I'm not gonna do the test today. No test today. I know I can get some XP from it, but you know we're on a mission at the moment. Yeah, the dopamine. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, you're in a clan battle? Let's go. Let's go. I've never been in a clan battle. My clan, the clan that I'm in, I don't know. I don't really talk in the clan very much. It was someone I saw on TikTok, and I joined their clan, and I was like, all right, let's go. You know, they do like some events. There's some nice people though. I've never been in no clan war though, or something like some big battle or something. You know, that's some dead man stuff or something. You guys ever watch that? Like when they had those big like battles and stuff. Back in the day, they used to have big battles and like you'd have like a ton of people on this side, ton of people on this side, and they'd all be going at it. Man, I'm not that good enough. I'd sit in the back like, all right, what can I loot? You know, I'd be the looter. You know. That's the way I am though. I'm not one of those guys that can get in there and go crazy. Back when team capes were useful. Oh yeah, the team capes. Oh yeah. Do they still got team capes? I don't know if they still got team capes anymore. Do they? I don't know. I don't really do the wilderness thing or anything like that. They got some bosses though for sure in it, you know. Hey, let's go. Welcome to the Team TNT. Let's go. They have those? All right, for sure. That's cool. So they I don't know. I don't really do the wilderness stuff. Do you guys like the wilderness? I love it being there. I love that the wilderness is here, and I know it's a place that's like, it's almost got its own aura around it, you know? It's just like, oh man, it's the wilderness, you know? You don't go in the wilderness. If you go in the wilderness, you could die. But you always want to go in the wilderness. You know what I mean? That's the way I feel. Like, I love being in it. You know, it's such a risk. You know, you have your few items. Like, when I was going to King Black Dragon, I'm like, man, what do I bring out there? You know, I'm like, I want to kill this guy, but what do I want to bring out there? And they have the wilderness bosses, too. There's a lot of... I didn't realize they had so many. Oh, no, you... Oh, what if you've lost... Oh, man. I remember I did I got lured one time, and it was so dumb of me. So, yeah, look, the Team TNT. Look at that TNT right there. I love the emote. But I got lured one time, and I was going to try to anti-PK this guy. And you know me, I'm not a PKer. I lost full mithril. That's what I lost. I lost full mithril. But I still remember it. I got lured. I was like, you know what? We're going to go out there and I'm going to kill him. Didn't happen. You know, I'm not an Iron Man, but I'd love to be an Iron Man one day. I'd love to start an Iron Man account on the side of my main account. Like, for me, main account is just where it's at for me. You know, I love the main account. But I would love to, I'd love to see how hard an Iron Man is. Because, like, there's a few skills out there that I'm like, how the heck do you even train that, you know? And then you look at some of the gear that people have, and it's so crazy. I'll stop playing them. Oh, we got to play the main though. That's one thing that we got to finish the main off. The main. I'd love one day to try to beat. I'd love to try to beat RuneScape. You know, I'd love to beat RuneScape. And I know I can't do it, but I'd love to beat it. You know, I'd love to do everything. You know. You know, and what do you guys think about grinding? Because, like, I love the grind. I know it sounds weird and stuff, but, like, I love sitting down and doing one activity over and over and over. Like, when I got agility was I sat there and I got it done until I was done. I didn't take breaks. And it was the same thing with rune crafting. I sat there and I got it done. It took me a few months, I think, for each of them. But I was like, it's going down, you know? And I love that. I'm a grinder at heart. Not a good player, but I'm a grinder at heart, you know? Your ex is coming over to cut your hair soon? Oh, man, dude. Hey, you better be ready. Better be ready for that. I know when people watch my videos, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this was when Looney TNT was in the agility era of his as his account." You know. Oh, you sent her the money. She's happy. All right, that's cool. I know. I like the grind. You know. So, you know what we'll do is, I think it will be fun to see how an Iron Man is, but I don't want to split time right now. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I don't want to split time with the main. I want to be able to finish the main off, and I want the main to, like, I want max, you know, and I'm kind of stubborn where I'm like, I gotta get it. And like, just like this stupid shard right now, I'm stubborn where I'm like, I can't leave until I get this shard. So I'm the same way with max. I'm like, I need to get max. So I don't want to have an iron on this side and then main on this side, you know? No, you're good. Yeah, yeah. Don't make the ex-wife mad when she's cutting your hair. You know, you might cut him like mine. She'd be like right in the middle. You know. I could AFK it because there's a lot of the way that I think of an Iron Man. Like, if I ever started an Iron Man, what's my total level? My total level currently is 2145. But I got agility, mining, and rune crafting all at 99s. So it's pretty good. Hey, dude, have fun with your haircut, you know? Have fun with it. But if I was to ever start an Iron Man account, what would I start training first? I'd probably go with I don't know. I'd probably go with some agility first. I know that sounds weird, but agility and running helps so much, I feel. That it's like it's super important to try to get that. So I'd probably get some agility, and I'd actually probably train some of the skills that would suck at higher levels, like Winter Todd, I know really does suck when you're a higher level because you like the food you gotta eat. But like you could have some wines or something and you could actually keep yourself up really good because you're a lower level. So I'm like, you know, maybe there's that too. Yeah, it scales with your HP. Yeah, that's right. So that would definitely be a thing. I know, I train agility first. I'd be the only Iron Man out there trying to do rune crafting and agility first. That's too funny. Oh, you sat 25 million experience for that pet. Oh my goodness. That's another thing on the account that I'm worried about too. because my kind of goal is to get. I want to beat RuneScape, right? Which I know I will never do, but all the pets and stuff that I gotta collect, dude. The farming pet. Now I've done a decent amount of farming, and it seems like it's very difficult to get this farming thing. Hey, take care, dude. Go get that haircut, man. Get that dragon med tatted in the side of the hair. Maybe don't do that. So the agility skill cape does not count as a graceful cape? I thought it did. I thought it counted as a part of the set. I don't know. I think the agility cape should do more than it does. Maybe it's just because I got it, right? Like, I don't have the Slayer cape, so I don't care. I don't care what Slayer does. But when I get it, I'm going to complain about it, that it should be more powerful, right? It should only be more powerful if I have it. That's the way people think, right? But I definitely think that the agility cape should do more than it does, because it gives like one dose of like stam, and that's it, and then you're done. So I trained agility on all the rooftops. I did I think the last course that I did, the rooftops, I think it was arty, and I think I had well over 10,000 laps before I got 99 on that. And I sat there the whole time, man. And like RuneLight has the like the squares that you can click, but I did a lot of that training on the phone too. That was a pain. Like when you have your phone set up and you're trying to click those little spots, the phone doesn't have those spots where you can click. It is very annoying. Very annoying. I did but it was not too bad. I don't think agility was as bad as people say, maybe. Hey, Looney TNT, what's up, man? What's up? What's going on? I liked training agility, actually. I haven't trained it recently. You know what skill I do want to train? It's going to sound weird. I want to train rune crafting. After I get this blood shard and I buy some planks and stuff, I actually might do some true blood altar, and I actually want to do some rune crafting with it. Yeah. Calling the shard in a few kills? I doubt it. I think you're lying. I hope you're right, but we'll see. It hasn't been too bad, actually, because how AFK it is. It's actually pretty nice. So it's pretty nice and chill. The blood shard is cool though. I won't use it. I'll sell it, and I'm gonna get I don't know. I've been using teak planks. Is that how you pronounce it? The teak planks? I've been using those because there's this bench in the garden, and I have it set up so I have like I think it's my left click to build and my right click to remove, and it works really well, and I just use that bench out there, and man, I like them. Sorry for the mean comment on the video. Oh, did you leave a mean comment? Hey, that's okay. If you guys ever leave a mean comment on a video, it's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I've been on the internet too long. No, you're good. Don't ever worry about that. Yeah, if you guys watch my video and I ever do something stupid and you guys are venting, it's like, you fat bald guy, you can't play RuneScape. I'm okay with it. Don't worry. That's just the way I am. Because, listen, I think we've all said some stuff that, we hope that's not, people don't remember that we put on some people's comments. I know listen, I've done it. I'm like, oh man, I hope he never read that. I didn't really mean it that way, but that day, it was just kind of out there. You know, we just kind of put it out there. Or you guys ever do that? All right, I know some of you guys have done this. You guys are about to leave a comment. You type it all out, man. You're like, and then you think about it and you're like, delete. You know, you're just like, I typed it. I'm just not gonna send it. I've done that a few times. Oh man. Yeah, we ain't gonna put it this time. We're like, no, we're not gonna put it out there, alright? I've done that with a few texts, you know. Text somebody and you're like, alright, I'm not getting fired today, though. I'm not gonna send it. We're not gonna send it. We're not gonna send that. But it's alright, though. You know, that's just the way technology is nowadays, right? It's so fast paced, and everybody gets mad at stuff, and they type stuff, and they do all these reactions and stuff, and then like I've seen some crazy videos of some people like getting crazy, man. So I do, like I said, I do a lot of TikTok videos. So I have like over 60,000 followers on TikTok, and the comments I get on that, oh my goodness. Some of the comments I get, woo! And then like I'll click on some of their profiles and like I remember this old lady. She was so upset at me. I don't remember what it was for. I think I was skateboarding out of school, I think. And I was grinding the thing, and she was so upset that I was grinding this like piece of property. And man, she I looked at her channel. I'm like, man, she likes to can vegetables and stuff. But she went hard on me for grinding that little. It was like a little bike rail. I wasn't even going crazy. I think it was because I waxed it. She didn't like that I waxed it. But yeah, some people go crazy on the internet, you know. But it's okay. I don't mind. All I mind is if Jagex allows me to get this blood shard. You know, Jagex just hook me up, you know? Just maybe we can get like a double drop or something, you know? Or maybe some dragon claws, you know, if you want to drop some dragon claws for me. Any of you guys got dragon claws? Back in the day, dragon claws were pretty sick. I don't know how they are nowadays. I'm guessing with the price tag of over 100 million gold, that they're probably pretty decent. But I guess there's a better spec weapon than the dragon claws. It's, man, what is it? It's some sword. Oh, there's a dog out there barking or something. It's some sword, though. I've seen it in, like, some guy, like, spec'd a 70. And I was like, what the heck is this sword? It was pretty ridiculous. I don't think it was in PvP. I think it was in PvE, but it was, it reminded me, I think they said Karasi? Is that what they... I guess the spec was like the Karasi back in the day. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I guess they were going to nerf it, and then the price dropped a little bit. I think it was Void. Yeah, I think it was the Void Walker or Waker. I think it's that. I think it's that one. But I've seen some people spec with it, and I'm like, dude, that's a pretty hard spec. Like, this dude hit like a 70 with it, and I'm like, a 70? Like, when you're getting that high, like, what else is there, you know? Like, the max you could hit was like a 99, right? On RuneScape, for us anyway, as like a player, and I don't even think that's possible. But that's like the cap. So that would be pretty crazy. But I do got to get the quest done so I can get the other one. Yeah, those are hand grips on my wall. So my grip was getting a little weaker. So I got these hand gripper things. And you kind of just like pull them and you get them to touch like that. So this one's 100 pounds. And I got a 100-pounder here, 150, 200, 250, 300. I can't close the 200. Yeah, the 200 is pretty hard. I can't close it. I can close the 100 and 150, but I can't close the 200 yet. Oh, the accuracy. Oh man. Hey, I appreciate you listening to me, dude. Good luck with the haircut. Yeah, not yet. We'll get there. Let's give the 200 one attempt real quick. Let's see if we can spec it real quick. All right, here we go. Let me high alk some stuff to get some room right here, and then we're gonna try the 200 gripper and see if we can close that. Listen, we're no strong man. We're just some fat old dude trying not to lose strength in his hands when he gets older. That's all it is. All right, that's cool. All right, here we go. 200. So I don't know if you guys could read it or not. It says 200 on there, but I don't know if you guys can read it. There. 200 right there. So, all right, let's see. Ah, so close. We're right there, but I can't get the completion of it. I even did that. You know, it just didn't happen. But we're getting there. Yeah, my grip was not the same as it used to be. I used to have a really strong grip because I've done jiu-jitsu for a long time, so my grip was pretty strong. But I jacked my shoulder up, and like my strength in my hand started to go away, and I was like, what the heck is this? I think what people do too is they push it down, and I guess that helps too, you know. Oh yeah, like IRL, my strength level, I don't know, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure what my IRL strength level is. Probably not very high. Oh, you did jiu-jitsu too? Let's go. Yeah, I did jiu-jitsu a long time. Oh, you broke your hand. Ooh. Yeah, see, I jacked up my shoulder. So I have... Oh, man, I'll tell you one thing that's been helping it so much, though. So I'm not a very strong guy. Like, the last time I bench pressed, I did 205 pounds for 5 reps. And then after that, I didn't touch it again. And then I hurt my shoulder, which I could barely, like, start doing push-ups because it hurt so much. But it's... But I've been hanging. I've been like, I grab on like the pull-up bar or something. I got to hold my shirt right here too. Shout out to holding the shirt. But I go like this and I hang. And it's been helping out so much with my shoulder. It's super nice. You know, super nice. Yeah, I like UFC. Yeah. So it's not a rotator cuff. The back rib. So back here in my back. My back rib is pushing my upper rib out. So my collarbone is actually out like just a little bit. My collarbone sticks out more than my left. So this is my right. I don't know how it shows on the live, but my right collarbone is actually poked out a little bit. So yeah, it's definitely you know, it's life. Yeah, but it's not tore or anything, so I'm really hopeful that the more that I do that stuff, the better it will get, you know. All asking Jeff who his favorite fighter is. Ooh, I like me some UFC. They had some fights on tonight, right? That young kid choked out that guy today. That's the only fight that I saw before this. I think it was a fight night. I was thinking it was a fight night today, and then last week I think was did they have UFC fights last week? It was a Strickland, right? Strickland fought. Oh yeah, Islam. Oh yeah, Islam fought Dustin. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good fight. I thought it was pretty good. Dustin actually looked pretty decent standing up. I was like, okay, here we go. But Islam's takedowns were pretty good, and that Darcy caught him in. Ooh man, that Darcy's pretty nasty. I used to watch all the UFC fights. I used to know all the fighters, and I don't know half the fighters anymore. I just don't watch it that much anymore. Yeah, I used to be an MMA coach. Yeah, I was an amateur coach, and we had a few guys go pro and stuff like that. But yeah, back in the day, man, I used to do a lot of MMA too. My brother, he actually started coaching the team because I was like, I'm just kind of more in the jiu-jitsu stuff. Well, the kids coming up nowadays, they're so talented with everything, and there's so many more fighters and like so many shows. Like, I'll have a lot of guys come up to me and be like, "Do you watch the fights?" I'm like, "Which ones?" I'm like, man, there's so many fights all the time. People are fighting. We got Jake Paul fighting now. Jake Paul. I think they pushed it back to November. The Jake Paul and Tyson fight. The boxing match. I think it'll be entertaining though. I don't know. I know the people that game nowadays too. Like, just imagine like the gamers nowadays versus the gamers back like when we played. Like, there's so much more knowledge. Like, I think everybody just like, I get kids nowadays. Like, so when I teach kids nowadays, like basic guards, like and I don't know if the terminology if you guys will understand it, but like Delahiva and like lasso guard and like spider guard, listen, I got like 7-year-olds doing these guards, and I'm like, back in the day that was like really advanced. Now they're not like pulling crazy stuff out of it, but they'll lock up a lasso, or they'll wrap a Delahiva and they'll hold it, but it's just the knowledge is so crazy. I think we have so much access to knowledge now that when someone wants to do something, it's like right there, it's crazy, I think Jake Paul's actually a good boxer. Like, I don't think he's like amazing, right? But I do think Jake Paul's a good boxer. I wouldn't want to box him. He's got some really, really strong power. When you get like dedication and you're rich, those are two good things for you. So he could have like the best camps and the best training, training that he can get. It's pretty good. But I think we can all agree that it would be awesome if Mike Tyson knocked him out, though. Wouldn't that be sick? I'd love to see Jake Paul get knocked out. I don't know him personally, obviously, and I've never really watched their content and stuff, but it's always nice to see one of those dudes get knocked out. It's like, let's go. His brother, what's his brother's name? He fights in that WWE stuff now. Logan. So he actually has a really good Pokemon card collection. I don't know if you guys seen his Pokemon cards. His Pokemon cards are actually pretty legit. I like Pokemon, so. $76 to $99 mining? Oh man. I'm 99 mining at the moment. I liked mining though. No, he's got some really good cards. Yeah, he's got that Pikachu Illustrator card that's pretty expensive, and then he had that PSA 10 Charizard. He actually got that PSA 10 Charizard off of this dude named Gary. He had he has the biggest Charizard collection in the world. He actually bought it off of Gary for $150,000. Now, Gary actually took that same Charizard to Beckett, and Beckett rejected it and did not give it a Beckett 10. Logan brought the same card in, and they gave it a Beckett 10 for a regrade. I don't know, man. It was the same card, but it was pretty crazy, you know. He got a 10 off it. He got the 10 off the same card. I don't know. I think Gary was a little upset about that. Post Malone. Oh yeah, dude, Post Malone has that I'm not really into Magic, but he has that one ring or something like that. That card is a 1 of 1, I think, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, he was on Pawn Stars. Yep, Gary from Pawn Stars. Yep. Yeah, that he's kind of an older dude, but yeah, his collection of Charizards, first edition Charizards, are insane, man. Insane. Pretty good collection. Pretty good collection. Oh, I think my chat on my phone kind of went wonky. That's alright. I still have chat on here, so. Oh, the Black Lotus. Yeah, so I've never seen a Black Lotus in real life before. But I hear that card is like the card. I guess, like, for first edition Shadowless Charizard is to Pokemon, the Black Lotus is that, you know. Oh, did he crack the case? Oh, he cracked it. You know, and I think that's a good idea because, all right, hear me out. So I have some PSA cards, right? So if Gary went in there, the risk to reward factor is insane. But if you actually, if you took your PSA 10 and said, hey, Beckett, is this a 10? They're going to be like, no, it's not a 10. Our 10s are way better. But if you cracked it and brought it in, they're like, oh, man, this is a 10. So, you know, it's that risk-reward thing. So I think that definitely played a big part for Logan getting that. Are you an Iron Man on this? No, this is my main account. Yeah, I don't have an Iron Man yet. One day maybe we'll create an Iron Man account, but this is my main account. My Looney TNT. My Dragon Med wearing, video sharing. I love my subscribers for Karen. Looney TNT right here. I've been alking a lot of the alkables here. I have 1.4 million gold from all the alks that I've done so far. We're out here. So we've killed a total of 921 so far. No blood shard. We're just needing one blood shard. That's all I need. We just need one blood shard and we're good. That's all I care about. I just want to get that blood shard because I don't want to leave yet. Because, like, what if the next one would have dropped it? You know? That's what I can't leave yet. I can't leave without the blood shard. And then I'm going to sell it and buy planks with it. So what's funny, so the TNT emote that you have. So I made a bigger version of that, but because I suck so bad at all this stuff, right? I made a bigger version of that, and YouTube was like, no, it's too big. I was like, oh man, what do I do? I chopped it in half. So that's why you have half of the Dragon Bed right there. I made it in paint. It's so fun. I think it actually came out pretty decent though, you know? Can I post a link? I don't know. What did you want to post a link to? But I don't know if it will even allow you to post a link. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how YouTube works that way, you know? If it will allow you to post a link or not post a link. You go leave and then get your fire cave again. Oh, get the fire. We're gonna get the fire cape again. I just it will have to be like at a start of a stream, like a full stream. The fire cape grind. I don't know if I can do it like right away. I feel I got lucky the first time. Well, it was my second attempt. I feel I got lucky. Like, I don't know. Like, I should have died a few times. I don't know if I can go back there and just, like, get the fire cape. I'm going to try. But I don't know if it will I don't know if it will work or not. So we'll see what happens though. I'd love to get it. Is that the pot the pot that gives defense and range? Bofa. No. Is that a weapon? Because I had the blowpipe. Strawberry seed. That drops a strawberry seed? I saw some dude actually do it, and I was like, all right, let's see how... He did a speed run. He did it in like 26 minutes. And I was like, how the heck you doing the fire cape? 26 minutes. The crystal armor. Oh, man. I don't know if I... How do you get the crystal armor? I don't think I got the crystal armor. Do I have to have that elf place unlocked to get the crystal armor? The Song of the Elves? Because I haven't done that quest yet, so I don't know if I can get that stuff. Song of the Elves. Yeah, I don't have that quest done yet. Is that a pretty big unlock for, like, the account for the Song of the Elves? I bet that actually, because I think it opens up a few different things. Oh, so I'll need it for a lot of bosses? Alright. So it's actually, it's a pretty big unlock then, huh? Okay. I was thinking about doing it, and then I saw all the quests that I had to do it, and I was like, oh dang. I can't do that. But that was like back when... Let me check. Let me look at the quest real quick. So, Song of the Elves. So, I need to finish that quest, the part 2 quest right there. I don't know what quest that is. So, I finished making history. I got all the stats for it. I just need the part 2. Is that the one with the bones? No. Actually, let me look and see what I need. Oh, I haven't even done the first one. Oh, and then I don't have that quest. So I'll need to do, what, 2, 3... Finish Regicide 4 quest? Alright, so I need... That's probably why I haven't done it. So I got 4 quests that I need to do to get it. I better get some prayer real quick. So I do have a few quests that I need to do. So I haven't started back up the Slayer grind yet. I'm still 96 on the Slayer. Just get the quest cape. I know. I get, you know, so many people tell me that. So many people tell me to go get the quest cape because it's so good. Like, it's not necessarily that the quest cape is good. It's just when you have all the unlocks, it makes the game so much more enjoyable, I hear. Because there's a lot of things where I'm like, oh yeah, I'd like to try that. And then I'm like, oh, well, I guess I can't do it. Like the blood rune crafting. I've always wanted to do blood rune crafting. And I never had Sins of the Father done. And I was like, oh, I guess I can't do blood rune crafting. And I finally got it done, so now I can actually do it. You know what another funny thing is, too? I've never crafted a death rune because I don't have the death rune quest done either. I don't know what the death rune quest is, but I don't have that quest done either. And, like, I can do double death runes right now. Like, it would have made Guardians of the Rift so much easier if I would have actually been able to do those. How many quest points you have? Quest points. I have 217 quest points. I have 117 quests done. For the so that's the ones for the death runes. Is it a pretty long quest? Because I gotta do Guardians of the Rift one of these days too, because I gotta get that pet out of there. Man, I don't want to do Guardians of the Rift. I'd rather just craft the runes, but we'll for sure hit it up. We'll hit it up again for sure. Same quest. Oh, it's the same quest? Oh, psh. I guess that's a sign then, right? I guess it's a sign that I need to get my butt in gear and get them done. I just hate quests so much. Are you guys questers? I hate them so much. Oh, some say it's harder? Oh, no. Harder as in, do I gotta fight like a boss? What does the quest cape give you? Does it give you anything? Like, you know how other quests, like my cooking cape allows me not to burn food. Does the quest cape give you something? Oh, it just unlocks the game? Alright. I didn't know if it like gave you like a teleport or something, you know? You don't really like them. You have to do them. You know, that is a thing, you know? If you only have to do it once and get it done with, it's nice. So it's definitely something that I need to do. Do it right now? Oh, wait, I don't know about right now. I haven't even ate dinner yet. So dinner got done right when I started my live, and I was like, oh crap. So I haven't even ate dinner yet. Not that, you know, if I skip a meal, not gonna hurt me, you know, but your peer has barely any quests. Oh, it's not bosses, just how you do the quest? Oh, man. All right. Oh, puzzles? I hate puzzles. I think puzzles are the stupidest thing. Man. All right, let's get into this puzzle thing. I had to, like, calculate some, like, boxes, and I had to trade in these, like, yellow triangle because I needed a green square. I hate puzzles on this game. I really do. But, you know, everybody has their own thing. Alright, I'm going to rant a little bit now that we're talking about quests. Was it necessary to make the sins of the father the area with, I think it was the quest before that it was really bad. I had to go to a mine. I had to do all this stuff because of this the town made no sense at all. Like, why do I gotta go like down here, up here, through this, through that door, down this door, up here, go over there, just to find this little thing? It was the most confusing. I couldn't do it if I didn't have the quest helper. If I didn't have the quest helper, this quest would never have been done. Because I don't understand how people could find out how you could navigate through that town or whatever it was without it. Because it was crazy. I went to that mine quite a few times. Yeah, it was quite a few times that I went to that mine. Let me put back up my stream real quick on my phone. Chat kind of went funny on it. There we go. I did visit Voldemort or whatever it's called. I did. I call it like it's some that Harry Potter like demon guy, you know, the Voldemort. That's I keep calling it that for some reason. But yeah, I had been there. I did the hunter area, so I did a few of the what were they called? Rumors or something? I actually didn't mind the rumors very much. I liked them. I liked those. The idea of the quest is where you're sneaking into the... Oh, okay, yeah. But listen, some of those shacks, they need some doors on them. Because there was some houses with no doors. They need to... If I get my construction level up, I should be able to build a door. Like, I should be able to build doors on all those places so I could go right in. You know, it's like, let me get 90 construction or something. I will build those places a door. It was crazy. It was crazy. I do like the way that the RuneScape quests are, though. I do. Thoughts about Desert Treasure too? Oh man, I watched the first part. So I haven't done Desert Treasure 2. I've done the first one. But I watched a guide because I was like, all right. So I don't know. This is the way that my mind thinks. When I'm going to do a quest, I look it up and there's this dude online that on YouTube that like slays something. Like he does all the guides, right? On all the things. And I look up the time of the quest. And if it's over like 30 minutes, yeah, that dude right there, yep. And if it's over 30 minutes, I'm like, screw this quest. And then I look at the Desert Treasure 2, and I'm like, this sucker's like 2 hours? I'm like, how are we going to do this quest? It's 2 hours. And the same thing with Dragon Slayer 2. I'm like, if this took this dude 2 hours to get this quest done, because when I watched that guy do it, right? Like, I'll start the quest, and then he'll start the quest. I got to pause the video so much to go back, you know? So it's going to take me at least double the time, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, I'm in a clan right now. It took you days to do? Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, so I'm going to have to do it. But my thoughts on it. So I did watch the first part of it. And so from what it looked like, the first part looked kind of cool. Because he had to go and he had to, like, get these things to put on. I don't know if they were relics or statues of the bosses. So you kill the boss and you got to, like, put the thing on the statue. From what I saw in the beginning, I just saw him do up to the first boss. And I was like, that's pretty cool. You know, I like that. Oh, hey, listen. I have to have Quest Helper and a video of. When I do these things, I gotta have both. Because there's so many times where the quest helper's like, all right, go into this door. And I'm like, you didn't mark it. Where do I go? So I gotta look up the video, and then the door's like right to the side, and I'm like, oh. Okay, now I can continue. I'm the worst player in RuneScape history. I have to be. I have to be the worst player in RuneScape history. You know what? All right. We're going to rant some more. I did this quest. I think it was the worst quest ever. I did this quest. There was these different colored sheep. I don't know if you guys remember this. There was these different colored sheep. And I had to, like, I don't know if it was tease them or something. And they would move up. And I had to make sure that I kept them in a straight line. And then all of a sudden, they'd be like, oh, let's go walk over here. And you got to restart the whole thing. It was the worst quest I've ever done in my life. It was, why couldn't I just drag them or something? You know what I mean? Like, if you had a certain strength level, you should be able to, like, pick the sheep up and, like, throw them in the thing, you know? Oh, your girl says hi. Hey, what's up? He wants a Dragon Med helmet on the side of his head for the haircut. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. But yeah, you know, that quest sucked, man. I think it was called Sheep Herder or something like that. The worst quest. It was so bad. But it was alright, you know. I don't even know what I got for it. It was just one of those quests that I needed to do. Like, I've done a lot of quests because, like, there was this little guide and it said, you know, I need to go here and do that. I haven't done the, there was some air balloon or something. I haven't even taken the air balloon. I've unlocked it, but I haven't taken it anywhere. And I think I need to take it somewhere for a diary. I tell her, I've done leagues once, and I don't think I did it a lot. I think I was trying to get this cosmetic for a cannon, if I remember right. But I never did. I think I got some trophies, though. But I think they're still in that claim area, so I don't have my trophies on me. I figure they just take up room in my bank, so I'll just leave them there. But yeah, that quest sucked, man. I disliked that quest. But I think the quests on RuneScape, though, are decently designed, though. Yeah, you can just buy it from the auction house, right? Or the Grand Exchange. I don't think it was very much money either. So you know the cannon? Some dude actually made like a real life cannon of the cannon in old school RuneScape. It's like a miniature one that sits on your desk. It's made out of I think it's aluminum. It spins and everything. I was like, dude, that is so sick. I almost bought it. But he wanted a lot of money for it. I think it was like $80, and I was like, do I really want to spend $80 on this? I almost did, but I didn't. Oh, did you for the leagues? Nice. Underground Pass. Oh, Underground Pass. Was that the one where you kept having to like figure out which one you had to go through, and you like it kept failing or something? I don't know if you fell or what, and you had to come back, but you had to figure out the path for all those traps. I don't know if that was Underground Pass. It might have been, but that took me a while. I marked. So Rune Light told me to mark my path because I guess I got to do it again to recharge something, or I think I got the staff. There was a staff you got from it or something. I don't remember, man. I do the quest and then I'm like, all right, it's over with. Guys, I don't think we're going to get this shard tonight. I don't think it's going to happen. I've been here for quite a long time and we haven't got the shard yet. So how many kills we got? We got 944 kills so far. 0 shards. 0 shards so far. I think the drop rate is like 1,500. So I'm not even like... Yeah, I'm not even off of the drop rate. I'm still doing pretty good, but it's just the fact that I haven't got it yet. You know, I'm like, all right, guys, we need to get this thing. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drink a little. We're gonna have a little sip of this combat potion right now, so we can do a little bit more damage. Do a little bit more damage that way. We're getting it though. I don't mind these guys though. The fact that they have a bank on the left side and the to get prayer on the right side, it's actually really good. But the drop rate of these things are so crazy. But I think it's good too though. How much is a blood shard anyway? I heard they're like 4 million. And then I heard some people say they were like 6 million. I'm just here to try. I just want it because I don't want to. I don't want to leave without it. But I'm also going to use it for some planks. But even if it's like 4 mil, that's still good. You know, 4 mil, it's decent, but not for the amount of hours I've been here. But 4 million is good. They're 12 million gold? For a blood shard? Okay, maybe I do gotta stay here a little longer to get one. 12 million gold? Holy cow. I thought they were like, well, you know, the videos that I watched, they were like from like 2 years ago or something like that. Like a year ago or something. So I guess the price, probably maybe it was when it came out. So a lot of people were doing it and probably dropped significantly, and then now that all the people are bossing and stuff, okay, that makes sense. Hey, I'm okay with that. Hey, if we can get a 12 mil drop, oh my, that would be my biggest drop ever. I've never got something to drop that was worth that much, I don't think. I've got a whip. And I don't think I've got... Yeah, I don't think I've got anything to drop that's worth that much. 12 million gold? That's a grip of money right there. Did you guys see that that XP drop that I got the other day for construction? It was a 400,000 XP drop. I felt pretty good about that. I was like, yeah, let's go. It was all those long and curved bones. So I only had like 7 curved bones, but I had like 90 long bones. So I sold them all to that dude, and he gave me 400,000 XP. I was like, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I was pretty excited about that. So we'll I guess we got to get to 83 for 83 for max house. Is that what it is? That's the goal, is to get to 83 right now. So that's where I'm going to buy all the teak stuff. It is so hot in my room right now. It's been like a heat wave here lately. The it was like super cold here, and then all of a sudden it got so hot, and I'm like, holy cow. Is it pretty warm where you guys live? Like, it was in the high 80s today, and I know that's like, I know some of you guys out there are probably like, dude, Looney, that's crazy. It was 120 here. That's nothing. But we were in like, a few weeks ago, dude, we were in like the 50s. And then it just like shot up, and I'm like, holy cow, man. My body wasn't ready for that heat. It's been decently warm, all right. Yeah, it's for me it's been pretty warm over here, but like in some other places, I know it's been super hot. Like Arizona, California are really hot right now. It's been hot in Canada? All right. I got a buddy that lives in Canada. I'm not sure where he lives exactly. But I know it's in the Canada area somewhere. The Canada area where, you know, that sums it up, right? That's too funny. He plays RS3. You know, I have a lot of friends that still play RS3. I don't know if you guys I know RS3 is like a big like subject of like, we hate RS3. But I have a lot of friends that like still play that are pretty, you know, that enjoy it. I haven't played it in a minute. The last time I was on it was so I got 99 divination because, you know, I'm like, that was my first RuneScape account, you know, and I just don't want to ever give that up, you know. So like, I don't know, one day it'd be nice to max on it, but I don't know, man. You have all 99s. Oh, on a level 3 skiller? Nice, dude. Did you do the new skill? Necro something? Necromancy or something? Like, it actually runs pretty smooth. So the last time I was on it was like a few months ago. Just to log on to kind of see. And it's pretty smooth, you know? Oh, you can't do it on the skiller, okay. But it actually was pretty smooth. I was going around and stuff. I just had no clue what I was doing though. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, old school RuneScape, what it has for it is you could not play it for like 3 years and come back, and it's the same game you left. You know where to pick up. You're like, oh yeah, I was doing this last time that I got it. RS3 is not that way, man. It's so... Man, how can I explain it? like, old school RuneScape is like a glazed donut. It tastes good. It looks good. And it is what it is. RS3 is a glazed donut and dipped in every other donut. And then you look at it. Still probably tastes good. Looks a little weird. Smells a little weird. But it still probably tastes pretty good. You know what I mean? That's what RS3 is. You know, it's the RuneScape that has every donut on it, you know? This is why I don't do analogies. You know, they just don't work. You know, they don't work. Yeah, I just play RS3 at the moment, or OSRS at the moment too. Oh, are you trying to get a 99 Slayer on a 3 in old school RuneScape? Are you doing is it called Soul Wars? Do you do the Soul Wars one? Yeah, it is a little weird, but yeah, that's kind of what it is. And I would Dragon Stone Bolt Tips? I don't think I've ever got the Dragonstone Bolt Tips yet. We'll pick that up and then we'll go and get some prayer real quick. I would love to one day, and I don't think it's possible, but I would love to one day max my RS3 account out, because that was my original account, you know? I think you always love that, you know, your original, you know? Yeah, that donut wouldn't taste very good for some people. Some people wouldn't mind it, but other people, you know, they probably wouldn't. There's a method with an alt account. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember there was, so the people that would get, they would get 99 Slayer. I thought you did them from Soul Wars, and I don't remember what it was. I don't know if there were little tokens that you turned in or what, but it was something weird like that. But yeah, I'd love to go back in RS3 and play it. But the one thing that like I was like, I don't know about that was I watched a Nightmare RH video. He got 99 necromancy, or whatever it's called, and he never even trained the skill. Never touched the skill once, and he got 99. So what he did was he swiped that credit card, man. He swiped that credit card, and he bought the 99. And I was like, is it really that easy? I was like, can you really get 99 like that? Like, oh, let me try to get in here and close this door real quick. There we go. I was like, that is insane, man. Oh, did that guy just open that door? I shut that door for a reason. I shut it for a reason. Oh, I should have put that in too. All right, we're good. That's what kills it for you too. Yeah. I saw him. I saw him get 99. He says he never even trained the skill. All he did was through the keys, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's insane, man. It's like I look at old school RuneScape, right, and I'm like, sure, you have bonds and stuff like that, and I guess bonds could definitely be at a pay to win thing. But when you have keys that like directly give you experience, directly, like double experience and the lamps, and that's insane. So as much as I would love to go back and max my original Looney, I don't know if I could yet. I still, that's still the game that I started to play though when I was a kid. So it still has a special place in my heart, but I don't know. It has no soul anymore. Yeah, I get it. I get it. There are a lot of people that still enjoy it though. I just don't think there's anything that they can do to bring that game back. Like, the people that really loved RuneScape for what it was went to old school RuneScape, and there was definitely some people that did enjoy like the newer version of RuneScape, but I don't know, man. You're off to bed. Hey, man, I appreciate. I'm gonna be close. I haven't ate dinner yet, so I gotta eat dinner. Dude, we've been live for almost 2 hours. Let's go, guys. That's pretty good. They need to make a new game. They want to revive. So they are making a new. In my opinion, it is a new RuneScape. So the creators of RuneScape are making some game, I guess. And it looks very similar to RuneScape. Like the RS3 version. And they have skills like you do. I don't remember what the game's called. But they do have a newer version that the creators are making. Yeah, well, I couldn't even tell you if that is the name. But I know they were trying to make something, and it in my opinion it really looked like RuneScape. That's what it looked like. So I could be wrong, but it looked like RuneScape to me. It looked like the newer version of RuneScape. So all right, guys, I think I might be off too. It's I've been streaming for 1 hour and 51 minutes, man. That's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good stream, guys. We went out here, we streamed. I appreciate you guys being here, dealing with my voice and my cough and stuff, because I've just been so congested from that sickness that I got. So, thank you guys for being here. I think my longest stream I've ever done. So, and we had, man, on average, over like 10 people in here. Dang, you guys are killing it, man. And we got a new member tonight, too. So, I appreciate all that. That's amazing. So, thank you guys for all the support. I'm going to continue to be here, trying to get this shard. I actually might go I'll probably shower before I lay down, so I don't have to shower in the morning. I'll probably get on my phone and watch a movie and actually probably AFK these while we're doing it on the mobile. All right, before I go, on the mobile device of RuneScape, will it show, like, if I get a blood shard, will it have that glow effect? Or is that only a rune light thing? Because I would hate to get the drop on the phone and me not even see it. That worries me a little bit. I don't know if the color's different or not. Does anybody know if it's a little bit different? You're not sure? Man, that worries me too, because I don't know if I've ever got a drop like that, Yeah, see, mobile, I love playing on the computer. Mobile's kind of like hit and miss for me. I'll play it from out. But I would hate to miss a blood shard because I've killed so many. All right, guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here. And like always, anything goes good with the Dragon Med.